Magandang araw, tourists! On behalf of Bacolod Tours, I'd like to welcome you all. I'm Starlet and I'll be your tour guide for today's virtual tour to one of the most progressive and elite cities in the country and known as Sugar Bowl of the Philippines, Negros Occidental. And while we're heading to our first destination, I'd like to discuss some brief safety precautions. First, I ask that you remain seated until we reach our destination. Second, always stay with your group. Third, never leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Fourth, synchronize your time with me so that no one will be left behind. And time check, it's already 7 in the morning. Fifth, always wear your face mask and put your alcohol with you and observe social distancing. And in case of emergency, don't worry because I have here a first aid kit. And number 6, be attentive. When you see me waving this green flag, it means it's time for you to wander around and see the beauty of our destination. But when you see me waving this red flag, it means it's time for you to fall in line to our bus because we are now heading to our next destination. And lastly, enjoy and seize the moment of our destinations that we are going to. And since we're already done with our temperature check, now let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 25, and that is great. So without further ado, arat na! Welcome to our first destination, Discover the Ruins. But this famous attraction is actually located in Talisay, not in Bacolod, but based on anecdotes, the ruins was built as a reminder of a great love. But unfortunately, during the World War II, the Kiritas burned down the beautiful mansion to prevent the Japanese soldiers from using it as a military headquarters. The frame of the mansion survived, hence the name, like a testament of a great love that stood the test of time. Now let's all explore the Negros Museum. Negros is a great place to be in, particularly because of the immersive experience it offers to tourists. It's a museum that focuses not on storing artifacts, but on telling the interesting story of the Negros region. This is primarily a children's museum, but it also has something in store for the adults who wants to learn something about Negros' uprising role in the formation of the Philippine Republic. Balay Negrense. Balay Negrense is an antique museum in Silay City that showcases the lifestyle of a late 19th century Negrense sugar baron. You'll see a lot of artifacts in Balay Negrense. This Silay Bacolod tourist spot is definitely worth visiting if you fancy all things old. Lastly, the Mambucal Resort. Mambucal Resort was originally conceptualized by Kokichi Paul Ishawata, a Japanese architecture in 1927. This is why this place houses a Japanese-inspired bathhouse and a picnic garden. Mambucal Resort is sprinkled with nature's springs, jungle-clad mountains, and waterfalls. The resort may seem old and forgotten, but once you take a leisurely walk around its surroundings, you'll most likely appreciate the forest surrounding it. My dear tourists, it's time to go home. Alright, this is a very wonderful traveling with you, my dear tourists. I hope you all enjoy our travel together, and I'm also looking forward to see you again next time you visit here. Once again, I'm your tour guide Scarlett, and always remember, live life with no excuses and travel with no regrets. Thank you and God bless you all.